Thank you. You know, we live in the richest land on earth. We're in a very prosperous city, but tonight thousands of people don't know where their meal's going to come from or where they're going to sleep. And I think that any current or former elected official who isn't trying to do something to solve the problem ought to hang their head in shame. Maybe I didn't even do enough when I served here to solve the problem, but I'm doing all I can now. You know, 27 years ago, I was on top of the world. I had a good business. I had season tickets to the Broncos. I was in my third term in this building. Life couldn't be better. A year later, I was out of office. I lost the election. There was a recession. I lost my business and lost almost all my assets. So I went to California to start over, and I started over, but then the recession hit California. And I'll never forget the day that the sheriff came and evicted me from my home, and all I had was a car that really wasn't mine. I just had to keep it out of sight of the repo guy. But at least I had a car. So the first night, pulled into a resident or a commercial district park to try to get some sleep. No sooner had I dozed off until there's the tap on the window, police officer tapping his billy club saying, "You can't park here, you can't sleep in the car. If you don't move, I'm going to arrest you for vagrancy and impound your vehicle." So I spent about a week playing, whack-a-mole with the cops, trying to stay one step ahead of them, going from one place to another. Finally, I got a friend to give me some money for gas. I went out to the desert, and I spent about 3 or 4 weeks in rest areas where at least I could sleep without being harassed. I had a friend. I was lucky, though, because not only did I have a car to sleep in, but I had a friend who, and I didn't tell anybody about my problem because there's such a stigma to failure in this country, such a stigma to poverty. As a former representative, I couldn't bear to tell even my own family that I was homeless. But I had a friend who sensed it, and she said, "We need our house remodeled. Can you come here? We'll pay you to do it." And I did, and eventually pulled myself back up. But I know what it's like to have that feeling of you can't even sleep in your own vehicle without fear of going to jail. I know what it's like to not know when your next meal is coming from. I know what it's like to have people look at you and judge you. You know, there's a million reasons why people are homeless. Every single homeless person has a different reason. There's no bucket that we all fit in. You know, some of it's a disease, some of it's an addiction, some of it's bad luck, some of it's just total despair. But the one thing that's true about every single person is that they're all human beings. And if you believe in God, they're all children of God. And they are all worthy of their dignity. They're worthy of our respect. They're worthy of love. And they're worthy to not be judged by anybody unless it's a just judge in a court of law. And everyone has a right to rest. So I'm going to do all I can to help pass this bill, and if it doesn't work this time, we'll keep on it, and we'll keep on it, and we'll keep on it. But we've got to stand up for people who haven't had a voice. So I want to be a voice for people who have been voiceless, and I'm saying that with empathy because I've been there, and by the grace of God, I can be there tomorrow.